Hello, folks, and welcome back. Having to do it from my phone today because we had some computer issues, but nonetheless, we have persevered, and this is today's 3 at 3 for the 19th of August, 2021. The basic issues are, for instance, that I am going to present 3 different cases of unusual option activity, and you have to decide if any of the 3 are appropriate for you. Remember, all investments involve risk. First one, take a look at Jets, Jets, Jets. Not the New York Jets, like Jets, but the ETF for the airline biz in the United States. It was at 2143, that ETF was, when we saw 9,000 of the next week, August 27th, 21 puts changing hands. Now, the ETF has already dropped by about 10% in the past week. Nonetheless, people have cut back on travel because of Delta. Perhaps some have cut back on travel also because of perceived higher risks with what's gone on in Afghanistan and so forth. Take your pick. The airlines and cruise lines have been down, basically since a week ago midnight. So I joined in here, bought the at the money put, which would be the 2150s, and intend to sell lower strike puts if it moves to the downside. Again, every time we have a short dated option, I move relatively quickly because that's just what I think the smart way to play is. There is a little shot of the ETF itself and me on television from CNBC at halftime report. And then the next slide shows you the graph where it's at 2145, slightly cheaper than where it was when we first identified this put buying, and obviously down some 50 cents on the day. All right, let's get on to the next of our 3 at 3, which happens to be skills. Now, this one is down hard, and it's down hard over 70% from the highs as far as this gaming stock. Now, it's $10.50 or so the stock was, but somebody decided to step in and say, maybe it bounces here. Let's buy 8,300, which is 830,000 share equivalent of the August 11 calls. So these are calls that expire next week, 27th of August. Always important because that's only a week away, a week and 1 day away. I will unlikely be in these calls that long. But I like the upside here after this big harsh sell-off. Wouldn't take a lot to move it up $1 or more. And I think these options would react swiftly. So I am in the at the money 1050 calls with the intention of selling higher strikes if and when we get a move to the upside. Let's take a look at the graph on the stock. Well, there's me on TV again. Let's take a look at the graph on the stock, which is that it is about $10.19 right now, near the lows of the day, some 23 million shares on the turnover here. So much more robust than usual. Is that the washout? We shall see. I will be active in this name perhaps tomorrow, depending on the direction of trade. Third and final of our 3 at 3 is TPR, which is Tapestry. Now, many of you know that used to be called Coach. Coach, by the way, in their declared earnings today, Tapestry said that Coach was showing revenue gain of 125%. They said Kate Spade revenue gain 106%. And Stuart Weitzman, the shoes, up 145%. They beat on the top line. They beat on the bottom line. They also guided positively going forward. Stock is down today, trading at around $40 a share here. Take a look at that activity in this particular name. You can see that just about 11 a.m., they came in and bought 1,500 for 70 and then 75 cents with the stock at 40.06. This is from our Heat Seeker program. And then they just kept buying it all the way up to about $40.79. It looks like the high that they bought calls up to. And those calls moved up from 75 cents to a high of about $1.17 in that flurry of activity. So here is the graph of the stock, still about the same price as you saw earlier. It was 40.06. It's at 40.05. Turnover twice the normal activity. Again, is that a washout? We'll have to see. All of these numbers looked good. And I'm not one of the people who wants to throw this one out since I just jumped on in this one. I'm going to ride this one for a couple of weeks. Well, with that said, folks, and despite the conditions where we had a computer malfunction, we appreciate your support and would encourage you to check out the YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube and you type in Market Rebellion, you can see 1,000+ videos there, all of them free. You can register or subscribe by clicking that subscribe button on YouTube. Again, YouTube, and then you just type in Market Rebellion. You'll see 20,000+ subscribers there. And I would encourage you to do that. It is free. You get a lot of content every day. I think you get about 4 videos every day. My pre-market workout video, you get Pete's the Take, the Daily Crypto Boys, Crypto Bite, and you get 3 at 3. Then we throw in extra on sometimes Mondays and Fridays, just because it's Monday or Friday. All right. If you'd like to send me questions, you can pose them on Twitter at Jon Najarian. That's at JONNAJARIAN. And with that said, I'm going to say thank you very much for tuning in today. MarketRebellion.com/get started is how you reach us and how you see what's available as far as getting started in trading stock, options, futures, or cryptocurrencies. You can learn all of it at Market Rebellion. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you, folks.